In the year 2025, the world was full of fear. Iran and Israel were two countries with a long history of tension. Now, their fight was about to enter a new and dangerous phase. Deep in the deserts of the Middle East, something strange and powerful was waiting to be found. In Israel's Negev desert, a team of scientists discovered ancient ruins buried under the sand. The ruins were not like anything they had seen before. They were made of strange metal and gave off a soft, glowing light. At night, the scientists felt nervous but curious. They believed the ruins held a secret that could change everything. At the same time, Iranian scientists were working in the Lut Desert. They found similar strange objects hidden deep underground. Both countries kept their discovery secret, fearing what might happen if the other side found out. One day, Israeli soldiers were sent to take control of the biggest artifact found in the Negev desert. But as soon as they touched it, things began to go wrong. The air grew cold and heavy. Radios stopped working. Some soldiers disappeared without a trace. Others saw strange shadows moving just beyond their sight. News of the strange events spread quickly. Iran warned that the desert was dangerous and alive. Israel accused Iran of using the artifact as a secret weapon. The tension grew, and the two countries prepared for war. But this was not an ordinary war. The real enemy was something no one understood, a dark power buried beneath the sand for thousands of years. This power could control minds and turn reality into a nightmare. Both sides wanted to control it, but they did not know how to stop it. The desert had awakened something terrible. The battle was no longer just between nations, it was between humans and an ancient horror. As night fell on the desert, the glowing ruins pulsed softly, waiting for what was to come next. After strange events in the desert, Iran and Israel agreed to stop fighting for a while. Both sides knew they faced a danger bigger than their conflict. They formed a team of scientists and soldiers from both countries to find out the truth about the mysterious ruins. The joint team entered the desert together. At first, everyone was careful but hopeful. They wanted to understand the power buried under the sand and stop it before it caused more harm. As they moved closer to the artifact, the air grew colder. Shadows danced around them, but no one could see where they came from. Strange sounds echoed through the empty desert, whispers and low growls that made the skin crawl. The ruins seemed alive. The walls pulsed slowly, like a heartbeat. Some team members began to feel dizzy and scared for no reason. Small lights flickered in the dark, but no one was there. Then, the first soldier changed. His eyes turned completely black. He spoke in a strange voice and attacked his own team. Others watched in horror as he vanished into the shadows. Fear spread quickly among the group. Everyone wondered who might be next. The alien power was not just strange, it could control minds and twist people into monsters. Scientists tried to study the artifact from a safe distance, but it was too strong. The ruins reacted to their presence. The whispers grew louder and the shadows deeper. One scientist found old writings on the walls. The writing told a warning. The artifact was a prison holding back a terrible alien intelligence. If the prison broke, the darkness would escape and destroy everything. The team realized they had little time. The alien force was growing stronger by feeding on fear and anger. It wanted to break free and spread its power across the world. Tension grew not only from the alien threat but also between the team members. Suspicion and mistrust made cooperation difficult. Old rivalries and fear of betrayal clouded their minds. The desert was no longer just a battlefield between nations. It had become a nightmare that trapped everyone inside. The real war was now between light and shadow, hope and fear. The desert had become a place of fear and darkness. The joint team from Iran and Israel was now small. Many had vanished or turned into shadows under the alien power's control. The few survivors knew they had one last chance to stop the horror. Alien intelligence inside the artifact was trying to break free. It sent terrible creatures, dark, shadowy beings that moved like smoke. They attacked without mercy, slipping through walls and turning the night into chaos. Iranian and Israeli soldiers fought side by side, putting aside old conflicts. They knew only unity could save them. Together, they moved deeper into the ruins. Searching for the heart of the prison, the desert seemed alive, shifting under their feet. Paths changed and closed. The shadows whispered lies to them, trying to turn them against each other. But the team held strong. Finally, they reached the core of the artifact. It was a glowing, pulsing machine unlike anything they had seen. The alien intelligence screamed in anger, trying to stop them. The scientists worked quickly to reactivate the prison's power. Using both ancient knowledge from the ruins and modern technology, they began the final ritual. As they did, the shadows rushed in for one last attack. Soldiers fought bravely, holding the darkness back with every breath. Slowly, the glowing light from the artifact grew stronger. The alien force was pushed back, locked inside once again. The shadows vanished like smoke in the wind. The desert grew quiet. The nightmare had ended. The survivors looked at each other with tired eyes. They had faced death and fear, but they were alive. Iran and Israel had come together to stop a danger far greater than war. As the sun rose over the desert, it shone on a world that had almost been lost to darkness. The artifact was sealed, but the scars of the Jang Bandi of the War of Shadows would never fade. Both nations knew one thing for sure. Some battles are more than just between countries. Sometimes, the real fight is for humanity itself.